So just the other day, we covered Alyssa Mercante doing a hit piece on Melanie Mack. You saw the tweet from Melee Games. I'm blocked from Alyssa, so I can't see her crap. But you can see she basically posted a tweet saying, "There's a story I've been simmering that I really want to pick back up again. If anyone has any connections to a prominent female Twitch streamer slash gaming personality who leans very hard in Christianity and homophobia, DM me or email me at link in bio." And you can see that she said she's particularly interested in people who knew this person before their sharp rise in popularity. We all know who she's talking about. We all know. That's Melanie Mack, right? Who ruffles a lot of feathers from these progressive modern feminists. They hate her because she's everything that a traditional woman should be. And they don't like her ideology. They don't like that she's Christian. In fact, they tied it with Christianity and homophobic together in that tweet. She put them in the same sentence, like it's bad to be a Christian because that means you're homophobic, right? And Alyssa's been on a tear as of late, guys. She's been on another level. She's been on a rampage like no other. And people were talking about this. In fact, the update was that they got in touch. And it was because Alyssa didn't tag Melanie Mack at all. Melanie Mack said, you could always just talk to me if you want, but it looks like you'd rather find people who don't like me to help you formulate some hate and lies to fit a narrative you inevitably made up in your head for your witch hunt. And she writes back, this is just, typical standard backtracking victim behavior. She goes, "Hi, Melanie. I would love a chance to talk to you. My email's in my bio if you want to reach out. I plan on sending one your way early next week as it's EOD for me. Thanks." Melanie just calls it like it is. "Judging by your tweet and lack of tagging me in it, your intentions appear to be in bad faith, but I sent an email. Happy to chat." And she said, "Thanks." I replied. We hadn't heard much of an update on this other than the fact that shortly after that, Alyssa Mercante said she also wanted to get in touch with people that watch or follow reactionary streamers that have gained popularity since changing their format. In other words, people that are calling out stuff that Alyssa Mercante is trying to make the narrative and control it with. Now, since then, we've gotten a big update, and this literally just came out as we speak, and it is late tonight, but Melanie Mack posted an update with her correspondence with Alyssa Mercante, and you can see that she said, "This is the last thing I'm saying about the Kotaku editor for now. She seems to just want to clout chase off of YouTubers, so I will not waste my time talking with her. But in full transparency, I will share what I wrote to her in case she tries to take me out of context," which more than likely it will be taken out of context because that's how these people operate. They play the victim. They go behind protected tweets. They cause a lot of mumbo jumbo. I mean, just look at the whole Sweet Baby Inc. situation happening right now. And by the way, I have my Rambo bandana on because it's war with these people like Alyssa Mercante. It's war. I don't even remember what Rambo says. He goes, "I'm your worst nightmare. You drew first blood." Right? That was the worst Rambo impersonation. But she said, "This all feels so retarded that it even got to this point, but I'm done giving her attention." And here's the email that she sent to Alyssa Mercado. And it's just nuts how Alyssa's been on fire to this point, which she's now even targeting like Osmond Gold, which we're going to make a video talking about that. But this is the correspondence between her and Melanie. Melanie said, "Judging by you blocking me on Twitter and your past and current tweets about me, I don't think your intentions are in good faith, and I'll pass on talking with you," which is good. Good on you, Melanie. Smart. Because all this girl wants is to cause trouble and issue and try to cancel you. But you're uncancelable. Twitter's literally been trying to cancel Melanie Mack like the last 2-3 years all the time. She's uncancelable. She sticks to her guns. It's very admirable. She doesn't change her beliefs or who she is. She keeps it real. She's based as fuck. Now, continuing on, she says, "But since you have implied that I saw a meteoric rise to fame for my counterculture views, I'd like to correct your misinformation. I had a thriving career for over a decade hosting events around the world and online with companies such as Ubisoft, Riot Games, EA, Walmart Game Center, Razer, GameStop TV, Facebook Gaming, and many more, as well as on television with Disney XD. Not to mention countless big sponsorships over the years, ranging from the U.S. Marines to Hyundai, PUBG Mobile, and many more that I have time to more than I have time to list. I knew that my freedom of speech and views outside of the approved narrative would cost me working in the industry again and would cause me to lose my sponsorships. But it was a price I was willing to pay. And again, like I said, sticking to her guns, right? She said her counter views on what this whole narrative and the agendas are out there. And I've seen it happen to me personally too, and I'm not trying to make this about me, but I've had conventions tell me they were not wanting to bring me out because of my views on what I said with limited run games and Hogwarts Legacy and things of that nature. Now, continuing back onto this, she says, I reached a point where I found my freedom to be more important than my career, and I completely agree with that. The only following that really grew beyond my previous growth rate was Twitter, and even then, only after Elon Musk bought it. I was speaking out before that, and Twitter does not bring me any significant revenue. I do not make more money now than I did before, and never thought that I would. I just value my freedom. All this information is easily fact-checked by my work history, so if you're trying to run with a narrative that I grew to popularity through reactionary views, you would simply be incorrect. Best wishes to you. And that's where we're left off with this saga. Again, I don't know if Alyssa Mercante is going to be clapping back onto this. I'm sure she will, but her tweets are protected at this point. She's just been off the deep end as of late. There's been all sorts of stuff coming out about Alyssa Mercante, past tweets to where she's just saying some of the most lunatic, unhinged, disgusting, degenerate stuff, and a actual tattoo came out. A tattoo image came out of her, and I'm not judging somebody by tattoos. Tattoos is all right and stuff, but just to give you an idea of who this person is, this is a photo from March 24th, 2024. So just 2 days ago, after all of this stuff has been floating about, her blocking people, her, just unleashing her fucking wild fucking ideologies on people. She has a tattoo on her leg that says, "All men are enemies." This is the type of person that's trying to write articles attacking YouTubers, doing hit pieces on people like Melonie Mac, doing hit pieces like Alsman Gold, blocking people, hiding behind protected tweets. This is somebody who writes articles defending Sweet Baby Inc., which caused all the ripple effect of this. Her article for Kotaku defending Sweet Baby Inc. and them trying to deplatform that Steam group is essentially what has caused all this wreckage. And now she's hiding. And she has that train of thought that all men are enemies. She's the one that wants to influence the gaming industry that I'm a part of, that you're a part of, that all the consumers are in. She literally hates gamers. She literally hates the consumers. And she's disgusting. And I'm sure she's going to try to twist and take this Melonie Mac situation out of context like Melonie Mac assumes. But good on Melonie for corresponding in a super professional manner. Good on her for sticking to her guns on her beliefs and telling it like it is. And we all know that if it comes down to it, she's going to defend herself, whether it's on her channel, whether it's on Side Scrollers or Geeks and Gamers. And at the end of the day, we can't let people like Alyssa Mercante try to control the narrative, try to cancel people, try to push all this false ideologies on us, because it's literally becoming a problem now when journalism is having this much control and this much influence over what's being in our video games and what's coming out there. They're literally trying to control our media. This is like They Live in 1984 coming to life. So just wanted to provide this update because I've been covering most of the stuff involving Sweet Baby Inc. and Alyssa Mercante and just how psycho she is. So let me know your guys' thoughts down below. And yeah, I'll see you in the next one.